Hey everyone, my name is Joanne. I'm coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, make sure you go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because those are my favorite. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So it's Transformation Tuesday, you guys. Super excited to get in touch with you all tonight and just chit chat with you and share a little bit about my health journey. So if you guys are on a health journey, go ahead and comment below health journey and feel free to give yourself a shout out, give yourself some kudos and some love, and let me know how much weight you've lost on your journey. So going to go ahead and see, I see a few of you guys jumping online now. Welcome. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're grabbing me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. And if we're not friends yet, make sure you go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. And by the way, if you're keto, go ahead and comment keto below and let me know how long you've been on the journey. So I'm going to just share a little bit about my story tonight, you guys. I do this once a week and I just talk about my health journey and how I've gotten where I've been. So I really look forward to this. It's kind of just a heart-to-heart one-on-one session. So I hope you guys will enjoy hanging out with me for a little bit tonight. So let me just say hi to a few people real quickly here. Thank you all so much for jumping on. I see some comments starting to pop through. Make sure you say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. Hey Matt, hi Rachel, hi Melissa, hi Tamara. Who else we've got? Andrew, Rachel, Dawn, welcome. So, okay, let me go ahead and get started here. Oh, I see a comment, hold on. Rachel, keto since October last year. You've lost 10 kilograms so far. Oh my gosh, high fives, girl. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's a ton of weight. And I'm so impressed that you've been on the keto journey for so long. And then Tamara is keto since May. Congratulations. I've been keto since October. So what's it been, about 6 months already? Boy, isn't it amazing how quickly time flies? And I'm just really, really loving what this has done for me. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight. So, okay, so basically, let me talk a little bit about my story. So when I first started getting healthy, you guys, I was actually up over 200 pounds. You're so welcome, Rachel. You're so welcome. You deserve it. So I've got a before photo here. I've got a few before photos of me. I really tried to dig out some old ones. These were back from 2014, and I stopped weighing myself once I got over the big 2. So can anybody relate to what that feels like? If you can relate, go ahead and comment below with some hearts. But, you know, my weight, I've always struggled with obesity my whole life. It runs in my family. I've been up and down my entire life, and I was one of those 5th graders that was like 100 pounds while everyone else was like 60. So if anybody can relate at all, go ahead and give me some rainbows below. But I've definitely struggled with my weight my whole entire life, and I've been on the roller coaster. So here I am at one of my worst points here. And I just, I smile every time I share this photo because I don't recognize this person anymore. And aside from just the aesthetics, you guys, I felt so sick. I literally remember this day. We were getting ready for Christmas, hence all the tinsel and everything. But I felt really, really sick in that photo there. So I've got another one here. This was back on my birthday. I'm with my boyfriend and a few of his friends. So here we go, you guys. So great photo of the boys, but I was huge. So, you know, I was sick. I was well over 200 pounds. I stopped weighing myself once I hit 200. I truly don't know how big I actually got because I was scared. I just stopped getting on the scale and I kept buying the fat pants, and then the fat pants wouldn't fit. So before I knew it, I went from 10s to 12s to 14s to 16s. And I think when I couldn't button the 18s, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to do something. I've got to stop. So if any of you all can relate, go ahead and comment stop below. But I hit my max. I hit my breaking point, and basically when I looked down and I couldn't see my toes anymore, I just was like, something has got to stop. So so that was when I decided I was going to really stick with it and really get healthy. So I did the thing that they always teach you to do. I counted calories. So I counted calories and I busted my ass in the gym, and it was a really hard year, a successful year, but really hard. So does anybody know what the trauma is of counting calories and trying to manage that magical number? If you do, go ahead and comment calorie below, and feel free to let me know how many calories you were at. When I was counting my calories, I was at 1,400 calories per day, which is not a lot of calories. For those of you that count and you know, it's awful. It's torture. Those numbers added up so quick, and I just felt like I was hungry all of the time. Despite, you know, doing a good job, I ended up losing 45 pounds from this method of getting healthy. So I was doing a really good job. I started to slowly learn better health choices. You know, in the beginning, I didn't necessarily make the best choices, but I was always plugging my numbers into the app. And as I started to lose the weight and as I started to increase my exercise, I started to slowly make better choices. But here's the thing. Especially as I got close to my goal weight, when I lost that 45 pounds, I felt really sick. I was tired all the time. I suffered from insomnia. Does anybody here struggle with sleep? If you do, go ahead and comment sleep below. But I literally could not sleep. And then when I did sleep, my sleep was very traumatic. I suffered from night terrors. I was constantly tossing and turning, and it was a really awful sleep. So as a result of that, I was tired all the time. Hi, Kina. Thanks for joining, and thank you so much for sharing. So by the way, if you guys enjoy my page, if you love the high vibe and you learn a lot of things about keto and your health journey here, make sure you go ahead and share this video out. I so appreciate your love and support. So yeah, Chrissy, yeah, I mean, I really struggled with my sleep patterns, and I think that's one of the reasons that I struggled to lose the weight so much, because when you are not sleeping, you're not getting into a fat burn state, and you need sleep to burn fat. It's very essential. So what ended up happening to me was I hit this magical number. I plateaued. So is anybody stuck on a plateau? If you are, you can comment stuck below or comment plateau. But I got stuck at a certain number, and I was stuck there for like well over 6 months. And I just started counting more calories and eating less. And then I was working out twice a day, and I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and I couldn't move that number. So does anybody know what that feels like? If you do, go ahead and comment struggle below. So that was so as a result of that, I ended up getting completely stuck and just giving up. And then I gained back 20 pounds. So what literally took me like a year to lose, I gained back in probably a month and a half. I mean, those 20 pounds came back so quickly. So if any of you all can relate, go ahead and give me some hearts below, because I really know what that feels like, that up and down with the struggle. So Alexa said she just broke through her plateau. Congratulations. You're welcome. I'm seeing some people comment struggle, so I feel you there. I really, really do. And thanks for the share, by the way, Chrissy, as well. I wanted to go back and get you. So that's kind of where I was at. And that was when I stumbled across this opportunity for something called ketones. And I saw the list of the benefits, and it really piqued my interest, because literally every single thing on that list I needed, and I was desperate for it. And, you know, aside from the lack of sleep, aside from not having any energy and just feeling like I was sleeping my life away, another thing that happened to me is that my anxiety and depression was spiraling out of control. I'm somebody that suffers from anxiety, and if you feel comfortable and you want to share, go ahead and comment anxiety below or leave me some rainbows. But I was literally one of those people that, like, I would cry over the dumbest thing, and I knew it was dumb, but I had no self-control. And I would oftentimes hide in the bathroom at work because I would feel the pressure and I would feel the anxiousness coming on, and I just could not control it. And I had been often on meds, a few different kinds, several times, and nothing really worked for me. And as a result of my anxiety spiraling out of control, I actually ended up in the hospital. And it's something that's very difficult to talk about, and I do it every week here on this Transformation Tuesday. And I'm it's so passionate to me, because there are not enough people out there talking about mental wellness and anxiety and depression and things like that, and how these are linked to your gut health. So I see some rainbows and some anxiety comments. Thank you. I'm sending you all so much love and support, because I really know what that feels like. And there are not enough people talking about how your health is linked to these mental wellness symptoms. And as I started to get well and go keto, and as the sugar started to purge out of my diet, I saw huge changes in my anxiety and depression, which is really, really exciting. So I want to talk about the ketones now and what they've done for me. So what happened is, you guys, as I saw the list of the benefits for these products, this is what they look like. I saw the list and I thought, you know what? I've tried everything else in this world. I've got to try this at least just once. And if it works, that would be life-changing. And if it doesn't work, oh well, it's just one more thing. So I went ahead and I gave it a whirl and I tried a 5-day experience and my life was utterly changed. So I'm going to go through the benefits that are literally on the back of the box. So I've got the box here and I like to share it and show it with you guys. So these are the benefits there and I'm just gonna buzz through them real quickly. I'm not gonna take a lot of your time, but I wanna talk about what it did for me and how it changed my life. So it helps you with fat loss. So the amazing thing about the ketones, so for anybody that's keto, you know how you are working to, there's 2 different sources of fuel, right? Your body can either run off of glucose as a source of fuel, which is sugar, or you can use fat as a source of fuel actually. So your normal diet, your standard diet, when you are running off of carbohydrates, you know, if you have a nice big meal, if you have like an Italian pasta dinner, by the way, and you just, you know, you eat all of the carbs, what happens right after that is you want to fall asleep, right? You're just like so tired. And that's because carbohydrates and glucose is really not a great source of energy and fuel. Thank you so much for the love, Christina. I appreciate it. So when you switch over, and the whole idea of the ketogenic diet is that you are using fat as a source of fuel. So in order to do that, you want to get into what we call a state of ketosis, which is a fat burn state. And you can do this nutritionally. It's just that it's really, really hard. You have to be super strict with your diet, and it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks of strict dieting to get yourself into ketosis. So here's the beauty of this product. You drink this up in some water, you shake it up and you drink it, and it tastes delicious, by the way. So if any of you are on and you take this product and you love it and you think it tastes delicious, feel free to comment below and share with some of the people watching about how delicious these are and what your favorite flavor is. So you drink this, and within 60 minutes of drinking, it's been clinically tested and proven to get you into a state of ketosis, which is fat burn. So that's why people have such amazing results. So I don't know about you guys, but I want to burn some fat. So if you want to burn some fat, go ahead and leave me some fire emojis below. So when I started taking these, I was not keto yet. And that's the magic of this product, because I used to be a binge eater. Are there any binge eaters out there? Is there anybody out there that's addicted to sugar? If you're addicted to sugar, and if you feel like you don't have control over what you eat, go ahead and comment below with your favorite food emojis. I would definitely be giving a ton of chocolate emojis and taco emojis and all of the amazing things. But I was the type of person that I never felt full. And even if I would just stuff my mouth full and eat all of the things, within 10 minutes I would feel hungry again. So that's another one of the benefits of this product, is it gives you power over food. So by the end of my first month, I actually didn't feel hungry anymore. I felt awake and alive, and I had the power to make better food choices. And as a result of taking this, I was able to actually go keto. So now, for those of you that are my friends and you've been watching me for some time now, I do the keto kitchens and I teach you all about keto, and I have all that to thank because of this product, because it gave me the power over my food choices and I was able to actually go keto. So I see a bunch of you guys expressing interested. So if you're interested, you can just comment I'm in. I'll make sure I circle back around and get you some more info, Paula, for sure. And by the way, I do offer 5 and 10 day experiences. So if you want to try it, these are very affordable. You can just comment below with a 5 or a 10. And I'll make sure I circle back around to get you some information. Alexa said she just got her raspberry lemonade, loves it. Somebody else told me they love Splash. So Splash is really good too. And we're going to talk about the flavors in just a little bit. So let me show you, before I go into more of the benefits of what this can do, let me show you my 30-day results real quick, you guys. So let's just take a quick pause. So here was my before photo, and I never intended to share this with anybody, you guys. I took this photo because I was the not believer. So if we have any skeptics out there, you can go ahead and comment with a number 3 below. But I was the skeptic, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. I was like, this ish ain't gonna work. Here's my photo. I'm gonna prove you all wrong. So I took my before photo with my big belly hanging out, never intending to share this with anybody. Now I share it every week and I show it to the whole wide world. So embarrassing. But it's exciting, and I put myself out there so that way you guys can have hope too, because I don't know about you guys, but I really needed some hope, especially with the lack of sleep and the lack of energy and the anxiety and depression and not being able to lose the weight. I needed some hope. So here's my story for you guys. So putting myself out there, here are my 30, ooh, that didn't go right. Here are my 30-day results. So I lost about 18 pounds in a little over my first month. So incredible. And this was the hardest area for me to lose, was my belly fat. And I lost 6 pounds my first week, 7 pounds my second, and the weight in the inches just continued to melt off. So truly, truly amazing. And I got really, really excited. And I just see how people have such fantastic results with this. So I see some threes. I see you skeptics. That's okay. I still love you. That's totally fine. And I see a bunch of people interested. So if you're interested in a trial, I do 5 and 10 day experiences. You can just comment with a 5 or a 10 below. So let me show you some more before and afters real quick. So here's one of my sweet friends. This is a 38-day transformation. And I actually know all these people. They're all in my group. I've met all these girls personally. They're amazing. So here we've got a day 1. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. And there's a day 38. I don't know how much pounds she lost, but it's an incredible transformation. You can see it everywhere, in her arms, in her face, in her legs. It's awesome. This is one of my sweet customers doing the 60-hour reboot. We're about to reboot this Sunday, doing the 60-hour fast. So if you missed it this month and you're interested in doing the fast, you can just comment fast below. I'll get you on the wait list for next month. We always do this every month. So she lost 9 pounds on the 60-hour fast. So let me see here. Her first photo, I believe, is this one right here. So here's her before. This is midway through, and there's her after. You guys, literally 60 hours from Sunday night through Wednesday morning. And it's amazing. Like, look at her curves, you guys. I mean, she's got it going on. Isn't that amazing? So let me show you one more photo real quick. This is a 30-day transformation, one of my sweet, sweet friends. So here's her before. You can see we've got some tummy stuff going on there, right? We can all relate to this. And then there's her 30-day transformation. So I don't know about you guys, but losing belly like this, and look at her change up here in her collarbone and in her face. To lose inches like that usually takes a year. I know it did. For me to lose 45 pounds, counting calories and doing things the old-fashioned way, took me a year. So to get those kind of results in 30 days is pretty exciting. So fat loss is the first thing we've got on our list here, fat loss. So next, I'm gonna buzz through the rest of the things on the list really quickly, and then I wanna go through the flavors and answer any questions that you guys have. So next thing is muscle preservation. Yes, I did show mine. Let me show you again real quick. So here I was when I first started. I was at 170 pounds. Here's my big belly sticking out. It was bigger. I was up over 200. So at this point, I was 170 though. And then after 30 days, I was a little over 30 days, I lost 18 pounds. So, I mean, I just loved not feeling like I was tripping over my stomach anymore. I hated that feeling. I work in an office. Does anybody work in an office? If you do, comment office below. But do you have that like uncomfortable, like you're getting sucked off your circulation all day? It's like the worst feeling in the world. And as you keep gaining the weight, it's more uncomfortable and more painful. So glad I don't feel that anymore. You're so welcome, Dawn. Appreciate it. Yeah. So there's nothing worse than working in an office and sitting all day and having that uncomfortable feeling. So I'm glad you can relate. So the next benefit that you can experience with taking this product is not just fat loss. While the fat loss is amazing and we all want to lose the fat, you guys, this is the stuff that I'm really passionate about. So energy. Who out there needs more energy? Just go ahead and comment energy below. But I was the type of person, I literally was sleeping my life away. I had no energy. Hi, Kitty. Thanks for joining. And I just couldn't function. I felt like my life was whizzing by me and I wasn't getting to experience it because I didn't have the energy to live and love life. So this is going to give you fast and sustained energy. It helps to reduce brain fog. So does anybody struggle with that fogginess, that mom brain, that zombie brain? That's something that I really struggled with. I could not focus, especially working on a computer all day. I just would struggle to kind of get through that fog. This is really going to help you. Hey, Laura, thanks for popping on. So do you have to fast when doing keto? No, you don't have to fast when doing keto, but most people end up fasting because when you eat high fat, moderate protein, and low carb, you're not as hungry. So I usually fast from dinner the night before all the way through to lunch the next day. Technically, I break my fast in the morning because I have a bulletproof coffee. But for the most part, I'm fasting. I don't break it. So yes, so if you're suffering from brain fog, you definitely got to give some ketones a try. It helps increase your focus, suppress your appetite. So that constant feeling of hunger really helps to go away. And like I said, it gives you power over your food choices because I'm not constantly had that urge to like eat the chocolate and go for the things and just like always having those cravings. So it helps reduce your sugar cravings, which is huge. I mean, I was the type of person I needed chocolate every day. Can anybody else relate? If you can, go ahead and leave me some chocolate emojis below because I know what that addiction feels like. And it's so wonderful to be freeing from that right now. So it helps. This isn't just for people who are struggling with their weight. This is great for people who are athletes. We actually have a bunch of different athletes that take our product and promote it. I know there's a famous UFC fighter, and his name is escaping me right now, but I have a photo of him. I'll share it after in the comments here. But athletes that take this because it helps with muscle preservation, it builds muscle, and it helps to build strength. So if you are a runner, if you like to lift weights, it helps you be stronger and faster and harder. And by the way, these are great for a great pre-workout. So if you work out when you're in ketosis, you literally feel like you're flying. I love to do the treadmill or the elliptical or the Stairmaster after I've taken these. I'm just like, whew, let's go, let's get it. It feels so good. It feels really good. So better mood. So remember, you guys, I talked about the anxiety and depression that I struggled with. So within my first week, I was sleeping. I was suffering from an insomnia, and I've suffered from insomnia for well over 10 years. Within my first week, I was sleeping, completely life-changing, and then my anxiety and depression went away. And I can't make any medical claims, of course. This is my own personal story, but I find that I am happier. The chains of anxiety are gone from my life, and I love the freedom of not having that little rain cloud over my head. I know what that feels like, you guys. I'm actually a super happy, loving person, but I was always fighting the little rain cloud, like, Grumpy Bear. I don't know what his name is, the one that's sad all the time. But, that was a real thing. I joke about it kind of mildly, but it was really serious. I mean, I literally used to lock myself in the bathroom at work and cry because my anxiety was out of control. So to have this freedom and the better mood is everything to me. So we talked about sleep already. It helps with your sleep, and it's good for digestion as well. So if you're somebody that suffers from, any autoimmune diseases, IBS and things like this, I know a lot of people that have seen great transformations due to their digestive wellness and their digestive tract. So that's what the ketones are. So pretty exciting. If you're interested or curious and you want to try it all, go ahead and comment below with a 5 or a 10, and I can get you a 5 or a 10-day experience. So I want to walk you guys through the trials real quick, or some of the different flavor options. So, and I don't have them all available here. Oh, thanks so much for the love, Elizabeth. I really appreciate it. Listen, I'm so passionate about this. I never expected to do this, you guys. If you had asked me a year ago if I'd be going live every night and cooking and sharing my health journey and putting myself out there and showing my fat photos, I'd be like, hell no, I ain't doing that. But I can't not share this hope because, especially for the mental wellness, when I was sickest at my worst, when I was hospitalized for my anxiety, it was a very lonely and dark time in all of my life. I was very lonely. I lost all of my friends. There was a lot of judgment. Nobody understood. And I would have done anything for this packet of magic here that would have made me feel better. So that's why I do this. I can't not share this. I tried to not share it for a little bit, and I couldn't sleep at night because I knew what amazing thing it had done for me, and I knew other people out there needed it. So that's why I do what I do, and I'm so glad you guys enjoy it. So if you want to try it, go ahead and give a 5 or a 10 below, and I'll get you a 5 or 10-day experience. So let me go over the flavors. So this is our #1 selling flavor. It's called the Raspberry Lemonade. It's super fresh and light. Fresh. It kind of reminds me of a summer drink at a picnic. I don't know why I think this, but that's what it makes me think of. So here's another flavor we've got. It's called Splash. This one is a citrusy drink. So if you're into citrusy flavors, this is a grapefruit flavor, and it ends on like a watermelon note. So it's got a little sweet boop right at the end there, but it's definitely citrusy. And I just saw some really beautiful comments. You guys are going to make me cry. Thank you. Thank you, Chrissy, for the love. And Thank you, Alexa. You know, seriously, I truly do this because I love you all and because I just know what it's like to be sick like that. So, and if this will help you, and if this will help you go keto and give you power over your food and help you make better choices, like, I'm all about it. And in case I don't think I sent it yet, I don't think I said it yet, sorry. These are all natural. So these are the only pure therapeutic exogenous ketones on the market that are all natural and patented to be exactly the same as what your body naturally produces. So I love that. I'm all about the all natural things. I try to make the best choices when I can about what I put in my body now because it's so important. Your body is a temple, so you have to take good care of it. You only get one body, you guys, and I've already squandered half of my life doing the wrong thing. But these are all natural. So these are literally the same ketones and that are in a mother's breast milk when she's breastfeeding. It's full of ketones. From womb to tomb, these are the same ketones. So you can take this when pregnant, you can take this when breastfeeding. It's good for kids. I've seen it do really, really great things for kids that struggle with things like ADD, ADHD, things like that. It really, really helps. So this is the brand is called Prove It technically, but if you're interested at all, just comment I'm in below. You can actually get these from me. So I just want to make sure that I get you the right information and walk you through your order. So yeah, I would love to get you some information, Melissa. So and I can definitely get you some information, Lisa, on how to get started and how to get started with your keto too, because that's what I love about this is, you know, we've got a lot of people in my group who have been struggling with their weight their whole life and they can't do it on their own, and there's no shame with that, you guys. I know a lot of people out there are like, I won't take a product, I don't want a supplement, I don't want, you know, listen, like, if there's nothing wrong with taking an all-natural supplement that's going to help make you a better person. There's no shame in that at all whatsoever. And you know what? When I lost 45 pounds counting calories and working out in the gym, I was sick. There was something wrong. There was something out of balance, and the ketones helped me. So I'll definitely make sure I get you guys some information. Super excited to get you guys started and help you feel better. So this here is the Maui Punch. So if you're a fruit punch girl, if you're thinking like Hawaiian punch, that is definitely your flavor. This one, oh my gosh, you guys, I've got some good, exciting news for you. So this is a special flavor. It's called Blue Ocean with the shark on it. And this was normally a limited edition flavor. And today it went live and it's a permanent flavor. So super excited. This one tastes like a tropical paradise in your mouth. And it tastes like pina colada. So for everybody asking right now, you can get these from me. So as soon as I'm done here, I'll circle through and I'll get you guys some messages. And if you're impatient, you want to just send me a message right away, you definitely can, because I get so many messages, you guys, and I'll definitely add you to my group so that way you can get the support you need. So this one's pina colada flavored, and it says here Unleashed. So this is a super special formulation of the ketones. It's got 30% more ketones. So all of the better times 30. It's amazing. You feel awesome when you take that one there. So yeah, and make sure you don't buy on Amazon, you guys. Please support me. This is my business. And honestly, I've had people buy from Amazon before, and that's not regulated. You don't know what that is that you're buying. I've had people spend $60 on 3 packs of ketones and not get real products. So you can get these from me, and I will make sure you get legitimate product and that you have a great experience. And you get to be personally coached by me, which is part of the fun part of it. So this is a limited edition flavor. I don't have it right now. This is literally my last packet. I saved it just so I can show you guys. This is my all-time favorite flavor. So when it drops, it's called Key Limeade. Make sure you pick this up. I love this one. It's delicious. And lastly, before we go real quick, I want to talk about the keto cream. So we have 2 different products that we offer. One is the Max, which are the exogenous ketones, and then we have the keto cream. So what makes the cream so special is that these help your body produce your own ketones, which is really, really exciting. So, and these help up your healthy fats for the day. So I did a video about bulletproof coffee recently on my page. So if you want to go back and check it out, you can search for it just under Bulletproof Coffee. It'll come right up. So this I like to mix in my Bulletproof Coffee. I do a tablespoon of grass-fed butter with a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then I add in the cream and I mix it up in my Ninja, and it's literally It's the most delicious thing ever, you guys. It's so, so yummy and good. It turns into this frothy, delicious latte. It's awesome. You can do it with tea if you're not a coffee drinker. And if you don't like coffee or tea, you can technically mix them with your ketones and make a really delicious, yummy drink. So there's lots of options for it. So aside from this just being high fat, so it's good for your brain health and your function with keto, it's got MCT oil, which is great for your brain health. It's got C8, C10, and C12, which are the most high quality strains of MCT oil. And then it's also got collagen in it. So does anybody out there need help with their hair, skin, or nails? You can just feel free to comment below. I actually was struggling with hair loss, and this happened way before I went keto. I had a really bad bald spot on the front of my hair, in the front of my head there. And with this here, it has definitely helped me. My hair is growing back. It is more shiny. It is softer. It's helped with my skin. So it's got all the different collagen in it. It's got 1, 2, 5, and 10. And then it's also got DNA repair. So it's gonna help you repair your DNA. And sometimes we have special flavors of the cream. So this is my last packet of the Mayan Mocha, which is like a spicy chocolate flavor. So you can keep your eye out for that as well. Sometimes it launches and it goes live. So always make sure you stay tuned to my page. And I have a VIP list. So if you're curious and you wanna join my VIP list, I will always pulse out updates on sales, promotions, special flavors, so I'll make sure I get that information out to you. And it's so easy for me to do. It's just a text and it'll go straight out to your phone, and you can always unsubscribe whenever you want. So yes, Amanda, I feel you on the hair growth. I used to have long, gorgeous curly hair, and then something happened. I don't know what. I think it was stress, but my hair was falling out in clumps. And between that and the weight loss, I was just, it was a scary thing. It was a hot mess. It was something I was really embarrassed about. And I'm so glad that my hair is growing back and you can't see the bald spot anymore. So, but I really appreciate you all jumping on tonight, supporting me, all of the comments. I just want you to know I love you all so much. And I would love to circle back around. I'll make sure I get everybody some information that wanted to do it. So if you'd like to give it a try, go ahead and just comment with a 5 or a 10 below. I just got like, I don't know, 10 new boxes of ketones in. So I've got lots of ketones to divvy up for trials for you guys. So super excited to help you guys start feeling better. And I just encourage you before I go, what if? I get comments all the time from people and said, I've tried everything and nothing works. And listen, I've been there. I did the shakes. I did the disgusting flavored pills. Like, I've done all of the things. I've done all of the workouts. Nothing worked. But, a 5-day investment in yourself, and if it works, it's everything. It will change your life. And, sometimes people need longer than 5 days, but usually within your first 5 days, you'll usually see at least one of the benefits. And you'll see how amazing the flavors taste. I look forward to my drink every day. Even Matt can tell you if he's still on. He loves the limeade and he loves the raspberry lemonade. So it tastes really good. It's not like punishment to get through these things. I feel like I'm treating myself and my body, and I enjoy investing in my health, and it gives me joy now, whereas before it used to be this tedious, laborious task that I hated and I would constantly put off. Now I enjoy like taking that first step to put myself first and honoring and loving myself, and it feels so good. So I'm really excited to start helping some of you guys feel better. So thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video tonight, make sure you go ahead and share it out. And if we're not friends yet, don't forget to go ahead and send me a friend request. Thanks you all. I will be back here tomorrow for Win It Wednesday, and we will be answering your keto questions. So make sure you circle back around to my page tomorrow night as well. Thanks. Take care.